Hello and welcome. Today's video is just a very quick sketch of a shell. So this is a shell that I did, and the idea behind this was really to do a very quick sketch, timed so that I didn't spend too much time fussing over the detail of the drawing. So my sketch was done using this retractable Pilot pencil, and then I've gone over it with Brusho and with some coloured pencil. So it's a good idea now and again just to set a timer, perhaps using your phone if you've got a smartphone. Just set the timer for 5 or 10 minutes, put a little object in front of you and do the sketch as quickly as you can without getting too bogged down in the detail. And then even when I'm putting the colour on, I'm still not going daft on all these little bits of detail. I've got some lines going this way and some lines going that way to emulate the lines on here, but I've not got every single ridge and line and piece of detail that's in that shell. And after you've done it, you could then perhaps change it to a different angle and do it from another side. So the colours you'll see aren't exactly right, but they were for the colours of the Brusho that I had. So after I did the first sketch with the pencil, and then I used ultramarine Brusho, brown, sandstone and sunburst yellow, and just allowed them to mix on the paper. I didn't allow it to dry at any time, I just carried on. And then after that I did dry it. Once the Brusho was on, I dried it and put some pencil on, really just to sort of emphasise one or two of the lines, pick one or two of these lines out and these curves just to make it a bit more structured, and to get some definition between the inside of the shell here and this outside piece here. So I separated those two really using the crayon and the line there, and to get some more shadow into here where the shadow was. So it looks slightly different to you as the angle I'm looking at it from where the light was falling. So they're just ordinary Derwent studio pencils that I've used, some that I've had for a long time. And then at the end I came along with a little bit of white to get back some of those highlights. You'll see here this isn't as light as it ought to be compared to this, but like I said, I was using those Brusho colours that I had. So afterwards I came back and used this Caran d'Ache. It's actually a water soluble one that I find quite handy just for putting a bit of highlight on. But you could have put it on with some different paint, acrylic paint or some white ink. There's all sorts of ways with mixed media we can come back and get some highlights back. So as well as having a good practice at doing a very quick sketch, to get a feel of the object you're doing. It doesn't have to be a shell, it could be anything, an apple, an orange, an onion, a glass, a cup, anything that you've got to hand at home. Just pop in front of you, have a go at doing a really quick sketch and then putting some nice washes of colour over it. But of course it's also an exercise in how to use mixed media, and the thing I think about mixed media is it's problem solving. So if we've not got the colour that we need in the media that we're using, we can go to a different media for that colour. If we want to go darker, if we want to get some more texture, you see where you put the pencil over, you've got a bit of texture there. Whatever the problem is, you might need some highlight. You can just try out different media and see it as a problem solving exercise. Okay, so I hope you found that useful. If you have a go at an object at home, let me know how you get on and put that in the comments below, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and bye for now.